Hey everybody, it's your girl Belinda back up in my kitchen getting ready to chef it up for you guys as I promised for Taco Tuesday. I normally don't do tacos every Tuesday. This is just, everybody says Taco Tuesday, so I'm going to say Taco Tuesday today. So how is everybody? Hopefully everybody is having a great morning. I know I am. My children are sleeping still, believe it or not. We were watching movies all night, so my daughter's upstairs sleeping. My son is in the living room. So again, at the end of the day, we're mommies, right? So if you see my kids going back and forth, I apologize. I'm a mom at the end of the day. Okay, so first I want to say we have a lot to chop up today. And I'm so prepared for today. I'm already getting my tea on. However, I did forget my yogi teas again. We had a busy 2 days, so I'm going to try to get out to the market today and get them yogi teas for them thoughts. However, I did Google 2 beautiful thoughts today that I got on an inspirational site. So I will be reading them at my second part or my third part of the video when I say what I'm going to cook next, as you know. Okay, so we're going to get right to the chopping, guys. I also wanted to let you know the next time I'm going to be cooking is going to be on the 13th of June, which is on Thursday, and I am going to be doing my special rib sandwiches, so you don't want to miss that. So I just wanted to throw that in the air real quick, and I'll repeat it later before I say goodbye. Today, however, I have a long day. My kids have therapy later on this evening, so and I promised my daughter a second walk today at the park, so I'm letting her rest up so that way me and her can get it in later. I wanted to add a little something extra to this beautiful bacalao taco meal that I'm making today. I decided I wanted to show y'all how I do my plantain chips, okay? How I spice them up, how I fry them lightly in canola oil, and just like chips, super delicious on the side with my bacalao tacos. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and start chopping things up, y'all, okay? So just hang in there with me today. It's gonna be a long video, unfortunately, which I don't mind because I like to do the breakdown with you guys and just keep it real 100, okay? So there goes me drinking my tea, right? Okay, so we're gonna get right to it, okay? We are going to, first of all, I need an apron today because I am chopping away today, guys, and I want to make sure that I don't get dirty because I have other things I have to do during the day today, like I said. Okay, so we're going to start out with the plantains. I want to hurry up and get them in water and salt water and get them chopped up very thinly so that way later on I can lightly fry them. Okay, so we're going to start out with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and move over all these ingredients. Okay, and let me see. I'm going to actually try to bring you up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and bring you like right over here. And let me tell you something. I really fought today to get some sunlight. I practically took my curtains down. So hopefully that works. I didn't take them down, but I really spread them today. Okay, so as you see right here, I have my plantains, okay? I already peeled one of them, okay? And this one I'm gonna peel with you guys in a sec. And like I said, what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep it very simple. Plantains are very cheap, very delicious to do in any kind of meal. I love them. I use them a lot. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and put some of these things away. All right, so what I do first is I add water in here, and I add it with a little sprinkles of salt as they sit, okay? That's one of the things I always do. So let's go ahead and add that water. Okay, I'll move you over because I want y'all to watch me. Okay, and I think I hear my daughter stomping coming down. All right, so add this with water, okay? I'm gonna add some water here, okay? And that's actually a good view too. All right, and so before I open that up, I want to show you how I peel these. I mean, not how I peel them, how I slice them. I do them very thin because remember, we're making chips, okay? So I do them very, very, very thin, okay? And I'm going to show you in a minute what it looks like, okay? So just give me a minute and I will make sure I show you how thin I do them in order for them to be crunchy and super delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. And I'm gonna try to chop as fast as I can, y'all, today, because we got a lot of chopping to do. Tacos is a lot of chopping. And I think that goes for anybody making tacos. However, I could have prepped everything yesterday, but like I said, sometimes I have time, sometimes I don't, and like I said, I don't mind. Okay, because I do this naturally every day. Okay, for my family. Okay, we're almost there, y'all. And remember, we still have one more plantain to open up and chop as well. Okay, and I got my trash can here. Just want to put that in the side. Okay, so I just want to show you. This is how thin they should look. Okay? So, of course, if you make them any thinner than that, I don't know, it's not going to work. So you have to be fair. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and, as you see, I have a handful of them, okay? And I'm just throwing them right in that water, okay? And if I get like beat up pieces, I just throw them out. I try to be as perfect as I can be. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and open this other plantain, okay? Because we are going to have a delicious taco meal today, y'all. Okay, and when you open these, you always want to make sure you get them right where the lining of the banana is. So much easier to take off. I see a lot of people beat these up when they open them. And of course it takes a lot of practice, but I'm old school. I am 42. So I know a lot of people tell me I don't look my age, but yes. And this is a perfect peel, okay? All right, and that's why you got to take care of yourself, y'all. Like, work out, eat well, try to stay as healthy as possible, but ain't nothing wrong with eating good food either. Like I said, always eat real food. My 3 words. Okay, so I'm going to chop that part off. Same here. And again, thin slices, y'all. And we're going to try to do this as fast as we can so we can get right to that taco and the bacalao. Can't wait to show you guys that. Amazing. To die for. Okay. Yeah, I just decided when I was at the grocery store, when I got the bacalao, of course, I decided, you know what, I might just do those plantain chips that I do special on the side of these tacos. I thought it would be a wonderful idea to share that with you and do it with you. Okay, and again, it's very simple. You want to keep them very, I'll just show you again, very thin, okay, like a chip, okay? All right, so, and as you see, they're all the same size. You want to keep them all perfect the same size. And I've been doing this for a while. That's why it is so easy for me to do. Okay, and like I said, you're going to sprinkle that salt. Checking on my babies. You're going to sprinkle that salt right into that bowl. And that just basically just keeps them very nice and fresh. So they're going to look like that. Hopefully you could see them with the lighting. I hope so when I look at this video later. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to put this on the side because we have lots to do. All right, so we're going to get to the ingredients for the bacalao. But before we do that, I want to show you the bacalao that I picked out for these tacos, which is the bacalao I kind of always sort of get. Like, sometimes I stick with a Goya bacalao, but however, I don't know if you can see over here, I actually pinned it up because I almost threw it out last night when I put the bacalao in water, because you must do that because this certain bacalao has a lot of salt. So you have to make sure that you drain it at least 5 times. Okay, but this is what I got. I got the tropical, and this is the one I always get. This is the tropical bacalao that I got. It's about $7 or so. So like I said, I'm doing my family size. Again, you got to go by your family size, okay? All right, so I'm going to throw this out. I just had this pinned up in my lovely little board here. So that way I don't forget to show you guys what bacalao I'm using. So, of course, it's the tropical one. And my cat is over here next to me. Go, Cheetah. Vete. Okay, she likes to be around me when I work out. She's more around me than my own kids. Okay, so let's get back over here to the table. Okay, and hopefully you can still see me. Great, wonderful. Okay, so like I said, tropical bacalao is what I use for these tacos, okay? So hopefully you got to look at that. And you can always rewind, right? And check me out and see what that bacalao tropical bag looks like. Okay, I even got my lip gloss here. Okay, and these are my thoughts for the day. I cannot wait to share them with you before I go. So I'm going to just sit them there with my avocados. Perfect Mexican avocados I have today as well. Okay, so my special Spanish fish bacalao tacos are to die for. Okay, like I said, I use a tropical bacalao. Okay, you got to rinse that very, very well, at least 5 times, because there's a lot of salt in that. And the reason why you have to do that, if you want to add your great ingredients to this dish, you must take some of that salt out. Salt, it's very, very, very salty, by the way. Okay, so you want to rinse that very well, okay? Get all that salt out, so that way you can add in your own flavors. So that's what I noted here to make sure I spit that out to you guys. Okay, so what we're doing here, we're gonna go ahead and grab the bacalao before I share all the beautiful ingredients I got around here. Okay, so I have my bacalao in my refrigerator. I rinsed it out 5 times. Make sure it's just a little, you know, you can actually go and dip in the bowl, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. You can actually, instead of tasting the fish, you can actually just taste the water. And if that tastes really salty, y'all, that means you need to rinse it again. Okay, so mine is very rinsed out. However, I do rinse it one more time before I add it into my bowl with my ingredients. Okay, so let me take you over here so you can watch me. Okay. So we are going to push this over. I'm going to put my plantains over here. And remember, the plantains are sitting in that salt water. Okay. And I am going to, Cheetah's right behind me. Yeah, my cat, she likes to trip me sometimes just so I can feed her if her bowl's empty. All right, so if you can see me from there, I am throwing the bacalao into the drainer that I have here, and I am going to rinse them out again. And like I said, you can massage these a little bit just to get them to your perfection. Okay, so again, there we go. Right. Voila. And that's it for that. Okay. Now, this is my family size. So again, 1 packet works for us. It's perfect. So if you see the bacalao, it is in long pieces like this. And what I do is I chop these up with my scissors to the best of my ability that I can. So that way they fit in lovely inside the taco. Okay? So that's what you're going to see me doing now. Okay, and I can hear my kids upstairs. Okay, they worry me sometimes when I'm recording. Okay, all right, so we're going to get right to that. So, like I said, I use the scissors a lot in my kitchen. However, I do like to use a knife with this as well. So we're going to do a little bit of both. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just start out. And like you can just rip these like I just did right now. Just rip them, look. Because you're using them for tacos, man, so you're good. All right, so just start cutting those pieces just like we did the bacon the other day with the scissors. Okay. So what I usually do is I use the scissors first, get them cut down as best as I can, and then I go ahead and use my knife and just get them a little bit more chopped up. Okay, so that's what I do here. Okay, so we're gonna try to go as fast as possible here because I want to get this video in. I want to be able to share those plantain chips with you. There's a lot more chopping up we have to do as well. Look at that piece, that's a nice one. And that's why I like that tropical packet for bacalao, because it gives you nice pieces as well. Okay, I definitely hear my daughter up there. We had a late night watching the new Halloween on HBO. So my daughter loved it. Okay, Cheetah, what are you doing? Cheetah, what are you doing? She is like right here, y'all. I gotta show you. There she is, right around my ingredients, of course. She's very, very, like I said, she loves me too much, just to put it that way. Okay. She likes being by the window. What cat doesn't like being by the window, right? All right, there we go. I like the lighting I'm getting in this kitchen today. I think I figured it out, y'all, with this. And she smells that fish, of course. Cheetah, no. Down, baby. Get down. It's got to be you, not the kids, huh? Okay. She smells that fish. And yeah, I feed my cat some of this stuff sometimes. She's spoiled. But she knows better. She knows. She likes to watch me, but she knows. If you would see the way she's staring at this right now, you would probably be cracking up. But she just wants to really get to the window. That's what she's trying to do. But she's watching me cut this up, y'all. Okay, so I got a nice pile going on here, if you look. See? Nice pile. And this is look how much that is. That is a lot. You know, so like I said, my family size, this works out for my fiance to take for lunch. This works out for us for dinner time, and even a little extra. Okay, Cheetah. There we go. Back over there. All right. So again, keep chopping away in this pile. And this is one of my favorite dishes, y'all. Like, I absolutely love this dish. And I do a lot with bacalao. Like, I make the bacalaos. Cheetah's staring at me right now. What do you want? You better stop. I'm recording here, okay, mija? But anyway, I do a lot with bacalao. I really do. It's one of my favorites. So, okay. And that is it, y'all. That is all the bacalao in that bowl. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this bowl in here. We don't need that anymore. I'm going to rinse my scissors off. Okay, we might still need them, so let's keep them in there. And again, Cheetah just jumped down. Okay, and then we're going to go, and that's my cat's name, y'all. Her name is Cheetah. And she's all black with these beautiful yellow eyes. And she's my baby. She's actually pretty old. She's like 7.5 years old. And she only had one litter her whole life, so she knows. Mother teaches best. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and push this over. And I'm going to bring it down because I see that. There you go. Okay, just so you can see that pile. So let's just get this a little. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and chop away with the scissors. We're just going to break it down as much as we can, okay? And these are thick pieces, y'all, so you want to kind of shred it the best you can, but you still want to keep those chunks for inside the the taco shell, okay? Because I'm doing hard taco shells and I'm also doing the flour taco shells. I do both when I do these dishes. Because my daughter likes it one way, my fiance likes it another way, my son, he just likes the bacalao on the side with the fork. So we all have our ways of, I guess, eating. I think that goes for any family. Well, my family anyway. The most important thing is that we all eat what I cook. That's all that matters to me. Okay. Okay, so basically this is like the hardest part of chopping up, because again, you want to make sure all these pieces are really perfect for the tacos. So again, just get in there. Don't be scared of the knife. Just make sure you're careful. And that's why I use this knife, my favorite knife, y'all, like I keep telling you, because I'm comfortable with it. There's a lot of sharp knives out there, and this is just as sharp. A steak knife basically is what it is. Okay, so this is what it should look like, y'all. All chopped up like that, really, really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just throw that in the bowl. All right, throw that in the bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take you way down here. Okay, hopefully you can see this bowl because my lighting looks really good from here. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands over here, guys, and get right back to it over here. Okay. Now, what we're gonna add in next, but see, I'd like for you guys to see me too. Okay. Okay, what we're gonna add in next is the packet of salsa. So let's just keep it up here so I can show you the ingredients as I go. And then I will show you the bowl like I did with the meatloaf, okay, etc. All right, so first we're gonna start out with the packet of salsa, okay? That's gonna go in there, a whole packet, y'all, okay? Then we are going to do a spoon of sofrito, okay? Now remember, that's why it's my Spanish tacos, because we use a lot of the Spanish ingredients. You don't have to call it that. You can call it whatever you want. Okay. So, just a spoon of sofrito goes in there. And everybody knows sofrito has major flavors, so I love adding this into that dish. Okay, then you're gonna add, I'm doing 2 whole cloves of garlic. So 2 whole cloves, just only 2. And what I do is I mash them up into my little Speffy equipment here, hand equipment. I love this. I crush all my garlic in here, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So we no longer need that. So and this is good because it crushes it up fast. You know, just look at that. Let me just go like this. And there you go. See? 2 cloves. Perfect. Okay, so let me take you back over here. Okay, just making sure my camera thing is good. Perfect. All right, so then we're going to just go ahead and just throw that right into that big bowl where we had the meatloaf. And I love these big bowls because they're see-through, easy for you guys to look and see what I'm doing. All right, so we're done with that. Wait, and the spoon. All right, so after that, we do the salsón packet, 1 spoon of sofrito, 2 cloves of garlic smashed, and then we're gonna chop this big yellow onion, okay? Now, I know these ingredients by heart, but I'm kind of peeking in my book to make sure, because I put it in a certain order, so that way it's easier for you to follow, okay? All right, so go ahead and chop this. If you can see me. Yeah, you can see me. My lighting is good today, y'all. I'm happy about that. Okay. So for now on, looks like I'm going to be spreading my curtains as wide as possible. All right. Yeah, because like I said, my kitchen's in the back of my house, so therefore all the light is in the front, which sucks. All right, so we're doing a whole yellow cooking onion for this dish. All right. And again, I like to chop these into dices. Okay. Dices. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect like little dices, but it has to be dices. Because we're gonna cook this all together, y'all. This is not like the tacos that you have the onion on the side, you know, the peppers on the side. No, this is going all in with the bacalao. Okay. So like I said, the heat is going to bring the onions down to a scissor, like a sizzle down. So don't worry about, as long as they're dices. Don't worry about how small. As long as you make them squared up. Okay, and those are getting to my eyes. All right, wash my hands. All right, I'm almost there, y'all. The rest of the stuff should be a piece of cake and a piece of pie of the chopping up. So up to that. All right. Okay, now do you remember those Spanish cilantro leaves that I used before that have super good flavor? Now we already got tons of flavor in here, y'all. If you just want to peek, everything we just added in the bacalao is right up in there. But I do a lot of onions on this, and let me tell you why. Because it kills the fish, the smell of the fish a little bit, but it brings it extra good flavor as well. All right. So, here's that cilantro, the Spanish cilantro that has super duper great flavor, okay? So, we are adding in 3 leaves, okay? So, 3 beautiful leaves of this. Here comes Cheetah. I'm just letting y'all know my cat's in my kitchen today. Usually, I put her out, but sometimes when she's resting, I leave her alone. But she likes to be outside. She's one of those cats. She's really super smart. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in here right away because I don't want that to get dried out. Okay, so again, we just chop this up. I usually bend the leaves because they're kind of long, depending how you buy them. And then just chop, 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 chop. Beautiful. Add that in. That smells so good. Just that alone is just amazing smell. Okay, so after we do the 3 leaves, okay, we also do the sweet, crunchy mini mix peppers, which are, if I can find them because I have everything everywhere, which are these. Okay, these are the mini mix sweet peppers. Very crunchy. You can actually just eat them like that with a dip, which I do sometimes. Here comes Cheetah. She's way down there. Cheetah, look at the camera. Say hi since you want to be so nosy. All right. Okay. No. Get down. Get down, baby. She smells that fish. Okay, so I usually do, this is a cup here, okay? My Pioneer woman. These are her style. Her cups that she personally made, which I would love to do one day. Okay, and so I have 1 orange, 1 yellow, and let me try to find a big red. Okay, that's a big red. That should be a cup, y'all. So if you just look at that, chop that up, you have a cup. All right, so let's go ahead and put this away too so my peppers don't go bad. And I need a zip of that tea. I'm trying to move fast today, y'all. All right. So, again, I take the stem off. However, these here have pepitas. They only have a few. So, I'm not worried about that, okay? Wait, let me fix my... I don't worry about those little pepitas in there because it's not like they're spicy. It's sweet. Okay, so take the head off. I split them right in the middle. Take the head off. Split them right in the middle. And it makes it easier to chop up, okay? So I usually just go 1, 2, 3. Then you got yourself a perfect whole line. And just go to the side. There you go. That's one. And I just really wanted to enjoy to do this with you guys. And just share. Cheetah, no. Oh, my cat. Mommy said no. Stop it. She's just really trying to go to the window, not the food. She knows better. But she loves the aroma. Especially anytime I do fish, my cat stays in my kitchen on that rug. And that's why I have to remove that one rug if you watch my last video when I do cook if she's in the house. Because she'll just stay right there in front of the refrigerator while I'm trying to get all my ingredients. And she'll be in the way. So, but usually I keep all my ingredients out that I'm prepping for the day before for the dish that I'm doing at home. So I don't have to go back and forth in the refrigerator. Okay, so we're almost there. Okay, again, sideways. Okay, we got one more to go. So again, sweet crunchy peppers, mixed mini peppers, you're going to use a cup of these, okay? Cheetah, she's just by the window. Cats love windows. I don't know what it is, but they love windows. Is that onion getting to you, baby, huh? And then again, you just want to throw that right in there, okay? That's better. You can see me better there. Okay, so just a cup of those mini crunchy sweet peppers, y'all, to die for. And like I said, I use those. I dip them in with my dips that I have that I make up at home myself, or just regular dips that I buy at the grocery store. They're super healthy like that, but I like them mainly cooked. I do. Okay, so we got the packet of sazon, 1 spoon of sofrito, 2 cloves of garlic smash, chopped 1 big yellow cooking onion, 3 leaves of those Spanish cilantro, chopped up as well, a cup of those sweet peppers that we just added in now, 2 long green onion chopped. So like I said, I use a lot of onion in this dish. So we use two of these long ones. Okay, you just pull one out like that. And I kept these all out in packets so I can show you what I'm working with. So this way, when you go to do this dish, you'll have it just as perfect as I make mine. All right, so I'll just throw that in there. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and use the scissors with this, y'all. Scissors work great. Cooking scissors work awesome in the kitchen. Okay. Okay, and I usually get down to like where it's not green anymore, and then I throw that piece out. Okay, perfect. All right, so after that, you want to do the 2 long green chopped onion. Then, do you remember, if you're watching my videos, those of you that are, which is greatly appreciated, thank you so much, the cheese that I used for the meatloaf, okay? Which was that, wait, what was it, that cheese that, okay, that's the tomatoes. The cheese that I used was the, goodness, I can't even think of it right now. Anyway, it's that Romado Stella cheese, okay? I used too many ingredients. Okay, yeah, that Romado, let me just move this over. Yeah, that Stella cheese, y'all, that we used in the meatloaf, okay? This, I poured just a little bit of this in there. I already did this earlier. I grated it. So if you look, there, this is grated fresh celery along with that Stella cheese, okay? So that's what I did, y'all, okay? And guess what? We're also going to be using some of this for the chips, the plantain chips. So that's why I have a lot in here, okay? So we're sprinkling some in there, and we're going to sprinkle some also on the chips after they're fried and dried. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add just a pinch. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix some of this in because I grated it before I started recording just to get that out the way. Pinch, that's all. The rest of this we are saving for what, y'all? For our plantain chips. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. All right, so after that, we're gonna get to our tomatoes, okay? Now, the tomatoes I picked for this dish are the San Marzona tomatoes, okay? And we're gonna dice those up as well. All right, so my tomatoes are right here. Marzona tomatoes, that's what these are, okay? All right, so we are gonna have a cup of these, okay? So to me, a cup, if you really wanna think about it, is just like a handful. All right, so let me put these away. Now remember, we are going to be roasting this dish up together with this bacalao, with all these flavors that I just added into here. We are gonna be chefing this all up in one of my favorite pots to die for, y'all. All right, so tomatoes ready to get chopped up here. And you wanna just do dices. And these have a lot of juice in them, which is good because it goes so good with the fish. Okay, it's almost like those vine tomatoes. So I do like three big dices like that. I don't know if you can see the juices pouring out. And just throw it in. Okay, there you go. And I could just see that tomato juice just spitting out at me. So juicy. Oh my God. I gotta take a bite, sorry. The chef got a taste. And I'm adding that juice right back in there. The juice that spilled, I'm putting right back in there. I'm a big tomato person too. I love tomato. Okay, so this is done, y'all. All these flavors are in here. They're done. The only thing I have to do is squeeze a little bit of lemon on top before I throw it in the pan. Also, of course, we're gonna chop up some lettuce, and that's gonna be towards the end, okay? And then we're also gonna I have like 4 avocados here. I'm gonna pick the ripest one so I can slice up some great Mexican avocado for those tacos as well. Super yummy. All right, so then after this is all done, that's when we're gonna go ahead and, when this is midway, we're gonna start toasting up the flour soft tacos. Okay, I have my pan here, tripping over my carpet. I have my pan here where I'm going to be lightly toasting these. And then I also have the hard old El Paso tacos as well. So we're gonna be using both, like I said earlier. Okay, now for the dip on the side, I don't do a dip myself for the tacos. I think tacos are just what dips they give you pretty much work out. One of my favorites are this salsa verde. And this salsa verde is good. It's in every Mexican restaurant you can think of. It's very simple sauce. So I'm definitely using this on the side. And then I also decided to use a cheese dip. Okay? So our tacos are going to be beautifully made inside the tacos itself, the taco shells, the soft tacos. And then we're also going to have the dips, but the dips are going to go on the side. Which you can also dip those plantain chips in, y'all, if you want. Okay, so we're going to put this on the side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn more light on. I forgot about that. Okay, wait 1 second. I think I hear somebody knocking. I think that's just my kids upstairs. I thought I heard some knocking. Okay, so, yeah. I had to turn that off. Sorry about that. Like I said, we're still like human people that go through everyday lives, right? So, I gotta prepare myself for this, y'all, because what happens when I go live? Exactly. Okay, so, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this to a high, medium, okay? And, let me just take you down a little bit. I'm so happy to be here to do this meal with you guys. I was so excited last night. And like I said, I miss y'all all the time because I can't wait to chef up my next dish with you guys. Super excited. All right, so I went and drizzled some oil in there, okay? Want to let that sit for a little bit, just get hot. And again, my oven has a mind of its own. So I kind of like turn it down just a little bit. All right, so you guys ready to see this? Okay. Look at all that. This is all the ingredients that we threw in there with the bacalao. All right, this is what this should look like. Very juicy, very flavorful. You could smell it. It smells amazing. So just like that, look how pretty. All right, so let's take it back over here where we're going to be adding all the ingredients. Okay. So once you start hearing that pop, 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 pop from the oil, of course, that's when I go ahead and I start adding all my ingredients. And this is to die for, y'all. You don't know what you're missing. And again, I'm really going to try to get at least one camera that I don't have to keep just like showing you guys. I can actually have a camera here where you could see everything cooking, where you could see me chopping everything. That would be great. But, you know, money-wise, it's expensive. So it's going to be a while. But I'll work with everything I have to do for now. That's for sure. All right. And this looks beautiful. Oh, my gosh. And usually this would be the moment, like for Instagram and Facebook, where I would take a picture right here just to post, you know, because that's how I would do the breakdown on Instagram and on Facebook. I would post pictures instead of like, you know, doing like videos like I'm doing for my tubers. But yeah, that's definitely what I would do. I would definitely do a picture right now. So we are going to turn this up and we're going to just let this rock out, okay? Now remember, fish cooks what? Quick. So we have to cook slow and with mucho amor. So that's how I do it, okay? And look at that paste right there. Oh my God. All right. So I am going to let this cook slowly, okay? I'm going to leave my wooden fork on top. And just pretty much let that rock out, okay? So we'll give it about 5 minutes before we peek at it, right? So again, y'all, don't forget our delicious chips that I'm going to be frying as well. Can't wait to do this for you guys. So you are gonna love it. All right, so while that's kind of, you know, doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping. Oh, I see, they are knocking. It's my kids' friends. Yeah, they're running back and forth. They're trying to get them to come outside, but I'm recording right now, so they better wait. Okay. Great kids on this block. Awesome, positive friends for my children. And the one that just ran by, he's actually a little Mexican boy, and I think he likes my daughter. Anyway, he's like way littler than her, has glasses, super cute boy, awesome. He helps me with the yard, with the kids and everything. He's great. So when we do like fun stuff outside. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna have to wait. Sorry, darling. All right, now I need to get, let's see, I'll just have to use this for now.